Hi everyone, it's Natasha Bell, registered holistic nutritionist of The Healthy Ginger. So today I just wanted to talk about some of my pantry must-haves. I recently relocated, and every time I do this, of course, I have to stock my pantry and my fridge. And while there are a lot of items that I really love, there's some that I would really like for you to have in your kitchen to stock as a Whole Foods kitchen. So my first and foremost favorite is extra virgin olive oil. This is one of my must-haves because it is just so great for your insides and your outsides, of course. What you're looking for when you do go to purchase it is you want first cold pressed. You want it to be in a dark container too, so that it won't go rancid as easily, and you want to store it in a cool place. So of course, olive oil can be used for so many purposes. You can use it on your salads and salad dressings. I don't try to typically cook with olive oil because it does have a relatively low smoke point. So this is one I try to use as pure and raw as possible, and it really is worth it to go and get a very good quality one. When I say good quality, yes, it's going to be a bit more expensive, but there's less fillers. You really should be using not a lot of it at a time, so it should last a little while. But again, storage is key, and olive oil is one of those things that I think you should have. Another of my must-have items is extra virgin coconut oil. When you're purchasing this, you would like to look for an unrefined raw version. And coconut oil, actually, kind of in comparison to the olive oil, this is something you can cook at higher temperatures. So if I'm cooking something that requires a bit more heat, this is what I will use. Sometimes my clients will often ask me, well, isn't it fattening? It says it's saturated fat, and yes, it is, but it's actually contained something called lauric acid, which supports your thyroid, which supports metabolism. So while I wouldn't recommend having half of this in a day by any means, if you use it in small, moderate portions, it actually can increase your metabolism. It's great for digestion. It's also so great for immunity. It's actually an antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral. So there are so many purposes and reasons to start including this and have it in your kitchen. And not only the insides or eating it, I also like to use it for my beauty regimen as well. I seem to put this, I don't know, as many places I can, I guess. I put it in my hair. It's kind of like a hair mask, so I'll put a bit in my hands before I go to bed and put it on the tips of my hair. This is my body moisturizer. A little goes a long way, I guess I should say. And it is absolutely the best eye makeup remover. I think I have tried every possible, drugstore version out there, but this is so great. So this is something that I actually put in little containers, and I take it with me when I travel. It's kind of like an all-in-one. So coconut oil is another item that you should have in your kitchen. Okay, so my next item that I would like to talk about is apple cider vinegar. If you've seen my Facebook page at all or my website, I have talked about this a little bit. Raw and unrefined or naturally fermented is what you want to look for as well. This is so great for digestion, and I like to use it in my salad dressings. I try not to typically buy pre-made salad dressings just because there's so many unnecessary ingredients, and quite honestly, I think it tastes better. So this is something that I would recommend having in your pantry. It's great, again, for salad dressings. I like to mix it with a bit of raw honey and some warm water. I think that tastes really great. And it's also something that I recommend to my clients who have some digestive issues sometimes. So what I would recommend doing is having 1 tablespoon and mixing it with a bit of warm water, about 8 ounces. You can have it about 20 minutes to half an hour before your meal, and it will help you to digest your food more optimally. Okay, so the next item I want to talk about are spices. So I just grabbed a few here, but this is something that I always like to keep in my kitchen. Some of my favorites, of course, are cinnamon. I like cayenne. Herbs and spices really are something that have been used for thousands of years to treat ailments and diseases. For me, I like, using it on, anything. Soups, salads, pastas, stir fries, pizzas, whatever it is. It's low calorie, but not only that, I don't like counting calories anyways, but it's a great way to add some punch and some flavor to your meals. while still doing great things like cinnamon. It's so great as an anti-inflammatory agent. It will help reduce inflammation in the body. It tastes amazing. It will balance your blood sugar levels. So there's so many great reasons to start including more herbs and spices into your cooking. And last but not least, lentils and legumes. These are another item that I always stock up on. And really, truthfully, I do try all sorts of different kinds. So there I have some garbanzo or some chickpeas. I have some black beans. The reason why I think this is something that you should stock in your kitchen is that they are so versatile. They're also so healthy, and they're absolutely affordable. I try to recommend not having too much animal protein. If you're going to, that's fine, but everything in moderation. So I like to include these plant-based proteins into my household's cooking. Again, they're so versatile, you can use it in almost any meal. And what I prefer to do is take one of those bags, I will soak them overnight, which is so important to do because it actually eliminates the complex sugar that can actually cause gas and bloating and digestive issues, to say the least. So what I will do is I'll soak them, which helps to break that down, and then I'll cook it up on, say, a Sunday when I'm around the house and kind of prepping my food for the week. So they are so high in fiber, it's low fat, they've got lots of minerals, and it's just, they're so nutritious as well. So that is something that I would recommend you including as well. The legumes will take a bit longer, usually 50 minutes to an hour to probably cook. The lentils don't need to be soaked, and they will take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So those are some of my items that I think that you should maybe include in your pantry. If you like this, share this with your family and friends, and we'll talk to you soon.